I should be live, right? Oh, no, I don't want to fuck that. I already swore on stream that's something I didn't want to do. Okay, let's get into this then. Is my stream software capturing stuff? Yeah, okay. Okay, what were we? Ah, yes. Okay. Let me move things around so it's more comfortable. There we go. Okay, I need the color for the red armor. That's in Mythic Mobs. Yep, this is the red. Oh, hello, Stray. Oh, that's a creeper. I looked at that. Sorry. That's the correct color there. Fix this color. And fix this color. Oops, almost forgot to upload the file. Or re-upload. There we go. Perfect. Doesn't work quite right in creative mode, but if I was in survival mode, and it works just fine. I tried to throw it and shift click it. I've made it pretty much unglitchable. I just make it look like a helmet in your inventory so that people don't well, for one, so that people can enchant it, and two, so that people don't think they can't put it on their head. Plus, like this, you can put it on an armor stand. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Okay. Now, the red one should make it so that I'm stronger, slightly. It'll also give nausea. So I made it set the nausea will have particles. So let's see. No particle. Oh, I didn't have it on. There we go. He's sick. Excuse me. Okay, let's see how many hits it takes to kill it without the helmet on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This should be the last one. Yup. Put this on, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it takes 7 hits with your fist. I have to remember, it also gives nausea. Might want to nerf that. Then again, I'm still taking suggestions for this. Check out the brown shroom. What does this one do again? Oh yeah, potion damage immunity. No, I'm gonna leave the particles on. Okay, yeah, no damage, but I still have the potion effect applied. That's good. Let's try poison. Hello, it's just an yeah, I can still take normal damage. Good. Let's see, does instant damage. But this dude needs to get away from me. Because giving it with the effect doesn't work the same way. I also want to see if if it's idiot proof. Let's see. Okay, instant damage 2. I'm fine. Instant damage 1. I'm fine. Harming 1. I'm fine. Harming 2. Yeah, I'm fine. All right. Okay, I'm still looking for suggestions for abilities for these. I just made some that just for like testing stuff. What am I doing? You know what? Let's make the damage a random chance just because. Okay. So it's always going to apply nausea. Set ran to a random integer. This makes sure that it's not, it doesn't have a decimal. Between 0 and, let's say, 10. If rand is less than 7, damage victim by 1. You know what? I'm going to change this a bit so it's not always going to give you extra damage. If you get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Oh, hey Cyber, what's up? Our next random number is going to be 7, 8, 9. it's one of these numbers, you're going to get an extra damage by 2 if rand is 10, damage victim by 3. Okay. Bosses would be a good idea for them to drop like special. Yeah, I've thought about bosses, but I want to have like special buildings for them yet, and the map is just too small to house one of these areas. Because I want to make a special like fighting kind of arena for that you can't break or anything, but that will spawn a boss every once in a while. Because I do think it'd be fun to have a boss. That's why I've been implementing things like the Sporlings, for example. Because they're the Sporlings, the mutants, everything like that, because they're harder. Okay, so what I wrote here, it will make it a 10... no, not 10%. Yes. No, this is 11 values, because it starts at 0. Okay. So if it rolls a 0, a 1, a 0 or a 1, you will not do extra damage. If it rolls a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, you'll get an extra 1 damage. If you roll a 7, 8, or 9, you'll get 2 extra damage. If you roll a 10, you get 3 extra damage. Now I'm just going to write down some information for the rolls. To attacker. Mid damage and low damage, and I'm just going to create one for 0 and 1 so I can just get a response back from it. Rand is 0 or 1, no damage. Okay. Upload that and see how that works. Okay, let's see. Give ourselves a husk. Mid damage. Okay, so we did 2. So it should have 18 health left. Okay, so it should have 17. 15, 13, 12, sorry, 10, my maths might be slightly off. I'm glad I'm doing computer science and graphic design courses for next academic year. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Go for it. Alright, I'm back. I'm not really keeping track of the health very well, so I'm just going to make it also message me the victim's health. There we go. A nice spelling. Okay. 10. Husks have 10 health? Ah! Okay, I see what it's doing. Okay. It's counting it in hearts. So, does that mean I need to half the damage? Okay. I'm going to just quickly half the damage and see if that's what it needs. Because it seems like the zombie is dying too quickly. Hey, tu muerte. Okay. Did I upload that? Yes. Okay. Okay, this so far seems to be making a bit more sense. Okay. I'm gonna change this to 10 and 10 so that it just always picks 10 so I can just see if I understand this correctly. Okay, yeah, so it's always dealing like 200 damage. Because this is on top of my, for no damage, some perfectionists might get mad. Well, I mean, this is just like a placeholder until I find a suggestion for a better effect. I don't like the enemy repellent, but I do think that'd be a good idea for another item. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove these messages. Oh, hello. What's wrong? Empty configuration section. If rand is 0. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to remove this line. Does the item have to be armor? No, but I just wanted to... I mean, technically yes, because I just wanted to put a mushroom on someone's head. Because I thought it'd be funny. Okay, so first thing we need to do is change the NBT data. So I'm going to earn some extra parts. Healthy. Why not? Let's call it that. And let's get some. Can I apply attributes directly with script? Let me look this up real quick. Can I put with attribute? What'd you delete? Dang, I didn't see it. Hidden item flags. One of my friends was attacked. This is not good. Yeesh. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with the trying to apply attributes directly. I'm just going to use the NBT data of it. Make it give, like, I don't know, 2 extra hearts. Let's add that to the NBT data. And let's make sure our... Come on. Work with me. Yeah, you have to put double quotes or else it will get confused. Okay. Let me just make it so that the not UUID, yes, UUID actually, is always random. What am I doing? Random integer between negative 32,767. Why not? And 32,767. Okay, that's way too many combinations for any one person to somehow get both of. And I'm just going to do the same thing here. UUID min. UUID max. And I'm going to, I'm not going to delete it, I'm just going to comment out this data. And and that should be all I... Oh, hold on. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Okay. Whoops. I did that too late. What? I thought I gave people /back. It's weird. Alright. Did I upload that? Yes. Oh no. That ain't so good. Is it something I put in here? Hope not. I'll just wait for RedServer to come back online. Don't know what caused it to close. Not sure what caused it to close. Okay, yeah, the chat's telling me that the server room's on fire. Let me check the console. Server's back online. What does the console say? Whatever, I'm just gonna get back to doing this. So now this should have, yep, +4 max health. There we go, cleared the chat. There we go, now you get 2 extra hearts when you're wearing this. Okay, cool. I don't think that's too overpowered, considering that it doesn't give you any armor protection, but you can actually put protection on it. Which I'm not sure if a normal item with protection on it will actually keep you safe. I guess that's something I need to find out. Well, for now, it displays 2 extra hearts, and that's good. I don't think I'm going to mess with damage, like lowering damage with this helmet on, because it really doesn't matter all that much. I just thought the bonus damage would be fun. I still have to implement the crafting recipe for this thing. Yes, yes, creepy sounds. Wait a second. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so that works properly. Let me try something. Okay, protection 1 this has. You see it still has protection. That's something I implemented. Oh, yes, protection does seem to... isn't there a way to keep it as the mushroom block? Yes, it does, but I want people to be able to enchant it in a enchanting table. I did think of doing that already, and I already have a system that does that with banners on another server, but I wanted people to be able to enchant the helmet. Let's give this protection 2, see how that goes. Chat. Okay, that does 3 hearts of damage from slash heal. So let me take this off. Slash heal again. Let's see how much damage it does now. It's 3.5. Let me make sure that just wasn't like a fluke or something. Whoops. Okay. Protection 4 all the way up. Oh, only 2.5. That's good. Okay, so yes, the enchantments work on the helmet. It's just that, well, on the mushroom, I mean. It's just that because it's not an actual armor piece, it doesn't protect as well unless you get protection. Oh, what's wrong with the tips? What happened to the tips? Why are they messed up like that? Whew, that's something for me to figure out another time because I don't feel like messing with that stuff again because that was a nightmare. Yeah, I was just looking at that. I updated script and there might be I know there's a new update coming out, but there's another new one that might fix the coloring. Oh, it's toggle. I wrote this stuff. I should know this. Also, in the future, I'm going to have the well, once I fix them, I'm going to have the tips show up as it's going to untoggle every time you leave, basically. But I don't have that implemented now. Okay, well, this helmet works, so I guess. Okay, I was curious what was going on there for a second. Come on. There we go. Oh boy, I'm lagging out. No, not with plugins like script and whatnot. You can just do the and symbol. Okay, now that I'm done with the second account, I can stretch this back to full size and put this in the back. That works. I don't care. You know what? I changed my mind. I am going to look at that tip script because I think it could be very simple to fix. uh, this is just a setup so that if people like if I ever release this, then it will auto generate a file. There we go. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, every second add one to tip timer. Tip message, send message to loop value. Okay, give me 1 second to rethink how I did this. Okay, so if the player is not ignoring tips, then replace all at user in the message with the loop player's name. Message list to message split at n. Loop message list. Okay, so this is where it will actually send the message. Okay. Let me see if changing this to colored loop value 2 will fix it. Colored loop value 2 is already a text, so you should not put it. Oh, I don't matter. I don't matter. Yeah. Whatever. Toggle. Let's see. Tips random. Okay, that doesn't work, but that might be because I also need to make this a colored loop value. Okay, that fixed it. Okay. I don't. The reason it's giving these quote unquote errors is because I don't need to have these in quotation marks because it's already a text, but I don't care. I just want to put it in quotation marks. It's not gonna mess it up in any way. It's gonna work as it should. But yeah. Okay, at least the tips work again. That's great. Let's see. I could use some new enchantments. As you can see, I literally just borrowed the enchantment script from the Skyblock server and then updated it. Yes, I am the only one who does anything on the server. Except the players. The players build. Speaking of, I can give you guys a sneak peek of what some of the... Oh, I can't join that. Okay. I can't give you a sneak peek of the new meteors and whatnot. So sorry about that. I did make it add this feature because people were able to get outside of the world border. That if you go too close, ignore that. I'm in creative mode. I set it not to work unless you're in survival. It actually pushes you towards the center of the world. There we go. Let me just turn on God mode so I don't take too much damage, but this is kind of funny. So I throw a pearl out into the lava. And I am moving at incredibly high speed. I had a marriage script that I was working on, but I never implemented it. And it wasn't just like, oh, / marry one person, that's it. You just get a little heart next to your name. It was going to be a whole thing like, if you're near each other, you like regenerate each other's health, and you could also like marry like multiple people and have like a group marriage. An interesting system, but I never got around to finishing it. It's still in the server, but you can't access the commands. That's just a bit of trivia, I guess. You know what? I wonder if updating script fixed this airdrop thing that I was working on. No, I need to go 200. 200. So it was supposed to... You can make a texture pattern that gives it a custom texture. You know, that's actually why... not here, sorry. That's actually why the items have custom model data as one of their NBT tags, so that it will appear differently once I eventually make a resource pack for this server. But I don't think I'm going to make it like mandatory, more as just like an add-on. In fact, I believe I already made a resource pack that yeah, RedServer custom items, optional RedServer content pack. This was just a little mini test thing. And let me just get these. And I guess I lied. Let me take that off real quick. No. Hold on. What's wrong? It doesn't matter. It's not an actual, like, bothersome thing. It's just that this was supposed to have, like, a texture of an MRE. But I don't know what happened with that. Let me try something. There we go. Okay, so here it looks like a little MRE. And I believe I made 256 make it look like a bag of chips. Yeah, 256 is a bag of chips. And after that, there are no more. I also believe I did something with cookies. Yeah, see, a cookie's a little donut. And these were things I was going to implement, but I don't think I'm actually going to do it. I just think that I'd like to do it eventually. Let me put my normal pack back on. This pack here is just like a mashup of a ton of different resource packs. Actually, speaking of, why am I not using normal stone here? That's fixed up my OCD a bit because I made stone blocks look normal, but double stone slabs look like that. Okay, yeah, I can't use that anymore. Why did I put a hopper here? Okay. A remake maker holding the reboot boot. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, what else can we add? Put some suggestions in the chat for something I could add to the server that might be fun. Actually, speaking of, I did discover a kind of interesting thing that could be fun for a mini game. So if it, you can just like hold on. I'm actually gonna show this in a survival world, a creative world. I mean, sorry, because I don't want to spawn a bunch of shulkers. Let me look at the Hypixel Skyblock fandom wiki. Okay. This world is just where I've been testing out my resource pack I've been working on. I'm really proud with how this door turned out. Pretty. This world is laggy. Oh, well, that's something I need to fix. Something I found you can do is when there's in a grid, it's getting a kind of loud. Especially because at some point they will start attacking you because there will be no yeah, that's that. A way to earn coins. Example, killing mobs, jobs for aliens, and make a sort of dark auction with things you can't get outside there. You know, that ain't bad, but it sounds kind of like you took it from another server. I do think adding jobs would be a good idea, kind of like the what was it, original Duffcraft type of thing. Like you can get like bounty hunters, which would just hunt the mutants or something like that. I don't know. Have to figure a way out to do that. But it sounds like a good idea. I guess I could start trying to implement it. Let me just create a new file. Okay. Okay, let's just try with these 4 jobs first. Ow. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, please choose one of these jobs: bounty hunter, farmer, excavator, prospector. Okay. Job, hire, work. I guess I'll make it the command just like /job work. And what do you call it when you sign up to a job? What is that called? It'd be apply, but apply doesn't sound correct. And quit. I guess I'll make it start. If CMD options does not contain arg1, the message, please choose one of these options. Message CMD options list. I'm going to make it stop so it doesn't automatically do this. By the way, this is going to be like an actual area on the map eventually, but I'm waiting to get a world generator, so now it's just going to be a command. If R1 is info, I'm also going to make it stop here in case you do type like jobs info and then you misspell like bounty hunter or something. It's not going to continue to run this code. Okay. Actually, I'm going to make it argument 2. Now I get to type out what I want the bounty hunter to do. Get Mars coin for defeating mutant enemies. Okay. If R2 is farmer, message, get Mars coins for planting and harvesting crops. Okay. If R2 is excavator, I'm forgetting my colon. Message, get Mars coins for digging out sand and terracotta. If arc2 is prospector, message get Mars coins for digging up resources such as iron or diamonds. There we go. Okay, so that's the info section. There's going to be different jobs. I'm just putting 4 just to have like an example for me to work on later. If arc1 is start set players UUID dot current job to arc2 message. Wait. Okay. I'm going to run this at the end. Yeah, I'm going to run this line at the end so that I can do some other things first. If is set message you quit your job as a whatever. Oops, I just pasted. I already had that copied as this, and what was I doing with a jungle door.json? Oh, I was making different like variations of jungle doors because the jungle doors in my pack that I've made have plants in them, and as you can see, they're a little bit randomized every time you place one down. That's what I was doing with that file. I don't have any chat bots yet, but if you want to, you can suggest some songs for me to listen to, and I'll open them up, take a listen. And have started your new job as a arc1! Exclamation. And I'm going to make the jobs golden while the rest of the text is yellow. Now I'm also going to make it so that you can't just pick the job you already had. Actually, oops, I almost made it say something else. Message and see you are already a. I'm just gonna use arc2. And then I'm gonna make it stop. And then if it's not set, message welcome to your new job as a arc2. Make the golden. Text yellow. Okay. I should test this, but I'm actually just going to write it all down first. If R1 is quit. Is not set. Message. You don't even have a job yet. Stop. And then message. Sorry to see you quit your job as a job golden again. And set this. No, not set that. Delete that. There we go. Okay. So this should be working now. At least the messages should be working now. None of the actual functions. SK reload jobs. Please choose one of these options. Info, start, quit. Info. Please choose one of these jobs. Bounty hunter, farmer, excavator, prospector. Start. Please choose one of these jobs. Okay. Quit. So, if R1 is not quit, because I don't want it to require you to put in the job name in order to quit, I'm just going to do this so that if the first argument is not quit, then it will yell at you to pick one of the jobs. There we go. Jobs quit. You don't even have a job yet. Thank you. Jobs start. Farmer. Let's just see. You are already a farmer. Why is the exclamation mark white? Oh, whoops, is not set. There we go. Okay, so yep, it yells at me that I'm already a farmer. Jobs quit. Sorry to see you quit your job as a farmer. Now start farmer. Welcome to your new job as a farmer. Let's start a different job as bounty hunter. You quit your job as a farmer and have started your new job as a bounty hunter. Awesome. Okay. So the jobs thing works now. Jobs quit. Sorry to see you quit your job as a bounty hunter. Okay. I'm going to change the command from jobs to just job. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check out the info. Jobs. Oops, it's not jobs anymore. Info. Bounty hunter. Get Mars coins for defeating mutant enemies. Farmer. Planting, harvesting crops. Excavator. Yeah, who else is still watching? That's a good question. And prospector. Digging out resources such as iron or diamonds. Okay. Like I said, there will be more jobs. It's just that I'm only putting a few right now to work on. And the name Mars Coins is definitely going to change. You should put some links in the chat for songs for me to listen to, because I'm kind of wanting to listen to some music. Unless you can't put links in chat. If you can't put links in chat, then just put a... Are you able to put links in off topic? I don't remember. You should be able to. Yeah, give me song links and I'll listen to them. Either in the live chat or in off topic. If you can put links there. If you can't put links there, please let me know, because I'll feel stupid. On death, if name of victim is let's just do spoiling. If attacker is player, if attacker's UID dot current job is bounty hunter, message and C2 Mars coins received to attacker. Let's see. Add two dot Mars coins, and I'm going to make it so that on join if let me change this to player. Player's UUID dot can't post links. I feel stupid. I don't know, dude. Just type a name to like a video, or put like the random junk that goes after the watch part into the chat. I don't know. I wanted to do something cool, but it appears to not work. Mars coins is not set. Set to 0, so that it's always going to start at 0, which means I'm going to have to relog. Message. Whoops. Okay, let's just see if this works. Oh, welcome to the server. Really? Okay, so job, start, bounty hunter. Even drowned. Okay, so that did not work. So because it's a mythic mob? We change it to contains. It's a playlist, so here, I guess. Oh, I already know these songs, and I don't like a lot of them. Is there a specific song you wanted me to listen to in this? I don't know, I just send this to people. Okay, I'm just gonna start at the top, I guess. I was about to say, if I get copyrighted for this, I'd be mad at you, but then I realized it says it's by NCS.
Feel again, we're bringing
Okay, so I currently have 0 still, which means that
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
it's keeping track of my
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams.
I can do that because
I can
not use attacker outside. Whoops.
walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
Can't compare a block with carrots age 7. Okay, I'm just gonna make it tell me what I'm breaking. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, I'm not a farmer. Right, carrot plants. ripe cocoa plants. Isn't that what I put in? Oh, ripe cocoa bean plants. Okay, that's what I've typed.
Fill me out with your smile. While the sunshine brings the light.
Okay, so
Fill me
now
out with a flame.
let me just test
I
the
will
gauge.
let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down.
That works.
'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
No, I might do the exact same thing for releasing. Actually, you know what? That might not be a good idea. Expand.
'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. Safe and sound.
It's going to be for every stack of sand that you bring, you get every 3 stacks of sand. Times 3, 128, 192, I think. That should be right. Let me just double check, because I'm kind of stupid. Okay, yeah, 192. So if it's greater than, actually 191.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take?
Did I miss pink? No. Okay. Wow, that is a lot of different types of terracottas.
Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Line 78. Oh.
Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Excuse me. Success. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's not working. What about the red sand? I didn't set my job, did
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step
so that
by
works.
step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for relax. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
Oh,
We are heroes tonight.
yeah, sure. My eyes stopped working for a minute. Okay. I don't think I need set vowels anymore, but I'm going to leave it because I'm just going to copy all of, actually just this for the prospector.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
I'm going to make it so it doesn't do this if you What was that? What is doing that? Huh. Weird. Okay, contains. There goes the dog.
Yeah. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around.
Okay,
This
well,
empty
I'm gonna work on
town.
this.
I'm searching for the lost
later.
and found, but you don't care.
Gone
You're
well so
unaware.
far.
Keep moving like the
So-
scars aren't even there. It's in the air,
I guess
like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for
Thank you for tuning
me.
into
That's
this
why I gave you every.
Yeah, I'm stopping on the last song. Thank you for dropping in on the stream. It was fun. I look forward to doing more streams like this in the future. And please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you have to do. Yeah, that's it. Thanks. Bye.